Hey, hello peoples. How's it doing? This is channel Tell Me More, formerly Shadow Animate. I am Christopher Splatoon, your host, your daddy, your visionary, whatever you want to call me. Just no bad words because it hurts my feeties. But yeah, more importantly, today we're talking about how the question from DCAU saved the whole Justice League and the whole Earth from annihilation by Brainiac. Yes, you heard me wrong. The question from DCAU, the old Bruce Timm universe, saved everyone in the universe from annihilation of Brainiac or Brainiac Luthor, maybe. We'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, like, subscribe, comments, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Also, back to the video. So, what's the premise for this video? If you watch the original DCAU Justice League Unlimited, you'll remember that in season 2 they had the Better World, which triggered basically it was a universe where Superman killed Lex Luthor and the Justice League went rogue and took over the Earth, and it led to them invading the main universe that we were watching or we got used to, which gave Lex Luthor ammo to convince the government that, hey, these superheroes, man, look, they may be cool and strong, but if they go bad, we can stop them. But y'all need to have some contingencies for these people. If you don't, I guess we're effed like that other world. So a better world, which was the two-part episodes it was called, that led to an arc in Justice League Unlimited called the Cadmus arc, where it was basically the government and and Justice League like going against each other a little bit. Well, Justice League wasn't going against the government; they were trying to be like, okay, look, we're not bad like those guys. The government was like, bro, y'all have unlimited superheroes. Y'all have a space laser pointed at us. Y'all have all these superpowers. Y'all have robots. Y'all have magic. Like, man, like, we feel threatened, man. We feel threatened. Why can't we be the only ones who threaten people? Why do you guys, you superheroes, why do you guys get to have power that we don't have, huh? Come on. We just want that tax money. We just want our cut. But yeah, point is this, during that arc, it accumulated in the question from the Justice League, which was like I guess, Z-list superhero, one of my favorites though. But he's a superhero who has no face. His power is to ask questions, according to Ace Vane. But in seriousness, he's a person who's obsessed with conspiracy theories. He's like Batman but broke, which is like a lot of other superheroes, I guess. But he's literally Batman, just but broke. He don't have no gadgets or nothing. In an invasion, he pulls up in a car, smashes the car into the alien's face, and starts pushing them. That's his gadget right there. But the question figured out why was trying to figure out like why Supergirl was having these dreams. What's the connection between the government and some villains and some shady stuff from the government is happening that's going against the Justice League, because they were trying to prepare themselves to see if they can confront and fight them in the full-on scale war. Which at this point wasn't that the Justice League would take over the world. It was that the war between the government and the Justice League will destroy the world, since the government now had all this tech, high stuff, and all that stuff. So the question goes up to Lex Luthor's building and tries to kill him. And I was like, oh, okay. As a kid, I was like, okay. I mean, you're crazy. I'll go whatever. I don't even like Lex, but F him. I mean, he's suave, debonair, and cool sometimes, but he crazy, but F him. But yeah, he tries to kill him, but long story short, Lex had super strength. He had superpowers. He smacked up a question, smashed him into a wall, then called his Cadmus friends, was like, hey, Amanda, bro, some weirdo in the mask pulled up at me, and I think he's onto us, so make him disappear real quick. So he got disappeared, got kidnapped and tortured and stuff by the secret government Cadmus group. While Lex, who originally in that universe, from I want to say the fourth episode, no, not the fourth episode, but some in season 1 of Justice League, when he became rogue, when he stopped being a businessman, we found out that he had cancer from carrying kryptonite all of these years, and it affects him apparently, because kryptonite doesn't only affect Superman, but it affects humans, but just in very low dosage. So you have to have it for a long time before it gives you cancer. So he got cancer. He was gonna die and stuff. It was all bad, blood poisoning, and all the horrible things. That's what made him become a full-blown supervillain, but yada yada yada. Back to that, a better world. In order for Superman and the Justice League to beat their evil counterparts, they got they got a pardon for Lex Luthor, gave him one of his weapons that takes away the powers of superheroes or takes away the powers of people, and helped him use it on the better world version of themselves called the Justice Lords. They're not called the Justice League, they're the Justice Lords. Use it to take away their powers, and that's how he became free again and became a businessman. But anyway, during that time, I'm trying to remember the point. The point is the point of all that explanation is that at this point, Lex thought he was about to die, but he started doing tests and stuff, and a doctor told him, "Oh no, bro, you're good. Your cancer just disappeared. In fact, no, this didn't disappear. You have the body of a 20-year-old, and you have super strength." And Lex was like, "What? How? Does kryptonite poisoning do this? Okay, that's okay. I mean, whatever, man. I'm about to destroy the Justice League, humiliate Superman, make everybody hate him, make him act like a goofy." And Superman was acting a little goofy because he was paranoid about Lex being a bad guy, obviously, and Lex was just out here trying to ruin his public image like Darkseid did a long time ago. But wasn't quite as obvious with it. He was like, "Ooh, did I do that, Superman? Ooh, you destroyed my power source thing. Was it a bomb? Was it not a bomb? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. Does he know?" He was playing dumb games with Superman, trying to get people to turn against the Justice League because they were too powerful at the point, according to the governments of the earth. We themselves are too powerful. But yeah, anyway, this is not about politics and stuff. This is about the main story. Did the question save the DC universe or the DC Earth? Yes, he did, and I'll explain how now. So yeah, it turns out that the reason Lex's body got healed up and he didn't have the cancer anymore was because way back in the Superman animated series, Brainiac had kidnapped Lex and shot him point blank with like a laser weapon. But the laser weapon didn't kill him, obviously. And it turns out years later he gave him a nano payload micro machines of Brainiac in his DNA in order to just have a backup plan in case Superman effed them up or something. So he had that within like all through their fights, their adventures going on when he had cancer and everything. The tiny bit of Brainiac, or mostly the remaining pieces of Brainiac, was in there, rebuilding Lex, making him stronger. Not necessarily smarter, because I'm pretty sure he was smart, but definitely making him stronger again, curing his cancer. And let me just say this. If the question didn't find out about that, because at this point, Lex's main goal was to transfer his brain into a robot called Amazo, which can absorb the powers of different super beings. And Amazo 1 was like super powerful. Dude was dangerous. Dude, in the first episode, he came in Tabula Rasa. He absorbed the power of the whole league. Didn't have any of the weaknesses and could basically manhandle everyone there. Then went up to space to go do whatever he'd be doing or observing worlds. Then came back in the return, tried to ask his daddy Lex. Well, his daddy was Ivo, but his second daddy was Lex. He was like, "Hey Lex, what's the point of my life, bruh? What am I built for? What am I here to do? You should know." And Lex gave him some spiel and gobble and about, where our point is to see where the goal is to go, or something stupid, and you will live forever, something like that. But during that episode, The Return, Lex saw the schematics for the original Amazo, which got stolen from him by the Justice League when he first met Amazo in Tabula Rasa. So, Lex has the photographic memory, so he memorized all that stuff. And his plan now was just to transfer his brain to another new Amazo body, making him Amazo 2.0, goes around, steal a bunch of the Justice League's powers, and kill them. And we're not even going to add Brainiac to this yet, but if that was just his plan and the question didn't interfere with all that, and Lex just make Cadmus and the Justice League go to war, he would have won. Not from Justice League and Cadmus winning. Whoever won didn't matter because Lex would have just showed up with his robot body in his new Amazo body, steal a bunch of people's powers to start killing people and becoming the new ruler of Earth or whatever the hell he wants to be, God or whatever he thinks he is. But then the worst, most diabolical part was that Brainiac was in that body. And if what's his name? The question didn't interfere or do anything. Like if he didn't go and try to beat up Lex Luthor, got himself captured by Cadmus, Brainiac would have transferred his brain into the robot body, killed Lex, And basically, same thing, but faster. He gotten all the powers of the Justice League and whatever superheroes, then digitized the Earth and called it a day. Then he would have been a menace to the whole universe. So in a way, by the Question going to Lex Luthor's house to go kill him because he's like, oh, I don't want the same thing to happen to the Justice League to happen to us. I don't want Superman to kill you, then trigger the government war. And he was like, oh, okay. And this time, Lex was running for president and stuff. He wasn't trying to be president. The president to him was like chumchy. He's like, president, I got more power than you. Get that dude out of here. But yeah, the reason for that is because in the Justice League world, oh, not the Justice Lord world, the Brave New World, Lex was the president, and he killed Flash, and that's what made the Justice Lords attack the White House, kill him, and take over the world. But anyway, point is, that's why he was messing with Superman. But point is, if the Question didn't show up, didn't do what he did, none of that would have happened. Either Lex or Brainiac, more importantly, Brainiac, because Brainiac was in him technically, Brainiac would have taken over Amazo's 2.0's body, used it to destroy everyone else. Destroyed everyone else. Beat up Superman, beat up Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunter, any superhero who would have stolen their powers, have it, and taken over, deleted the Earth after downloading all its information, i.e., destroy it. Then went around doing the same thing that he wanted to do. So yeah, thank you, Question. You're a hero. Even though you're crazy, but you're a hero. You saved us from, at the least, Lex with Amazo's body, which sucks. That's just horrible. And at the most, Brainiac with Amazo's body, which is super bad for not just the world, but the whole universe. Like, he would have gone over the universe. He would have been way faster now. So thank you again. The Question for Do Your Thing, being a crazy nutcase that went and caused disruptions to Lex's plan and revealed it, made him unintentionally get caught, trying to transfer his brain into a new robot magic body that can absorb other people's powers and learn their powers and have no weaknesses. So yeah, thanks, Question. That is my version of why the Question saved all of the DC universe. And most people wouldn't think about this, but I saw it. I thought of it. I know it. But yeah, this has been Channel Tell Me More. I am your host, Christopher Splatoon. This has been formerly Netramain, and I will see you guys later. Comment, sub, comment, share, comment. I want to argue with you about this, and I'll see you guys later.